Hey guys, guess what? It's summer! Which means that I will be just as inactive as ever because I'm going to camp for a month without any laptop access. Wish me luck. Anyways, before I started watching vloggers, some of my favorite YouTube videos were stop motions. Well-made ones were just so realistic and amazing, and I want to be able to make something like that. Around that same time, I also started to develop an interest in photography and filmmaking, so for my birthday, I asked for a camera. And here it is! A red Polaroid digital camcorder. It's not the best, but I was so excited to have my first ever camera. So when I got this camera, one of the first things I wanted to do was make a stop motion. The problem is I didn't have any sort of stand for the camcorder, so the quality of the stop motions was below average. Still, I thought it would be interesting to share these with the internet, so here we go. We'll start with my first ever stop motion, Mr. Eyeball. Director's commentary! So, first ever stop motion. Not bad, right? Of course, the constant shifting of the frame is extremely agitating, but there's nothing I can do about that now. I find it interesting that for my first ever stop motion, I decided to do a drawing stop motion. And I even did it on paper, not even a whiteboard or something. Those are probably some of the most difficult kinds because you don't just move an object and take a picture. You have to redraw something over and over and over again. Of course, stop-motion professionals would use a new page to draw each picture. I simply erased the last drawing I did and used that as a reference to draw the next one. It left a bit of a mess on the page, but it's a heck of a lot easier than using a new page. Also, I do realize that at one point he grew an extra eye. I blame this on the fact that my mom called me down for dinner and I probably forgot what Mr. Eyeball looked like by the time I got back upstairs. Come on, give the kid a break. My next stop motion, Peeps, has a surprisingly dark twist. I remember clearly that I made this one while my parents were out of the house because I didn't want them to see me making it. I also remember that the garage door opened right when I had finished and I very quickly mopped up the red food dye from the kitchen counter. I think the inspiration for that video came from all of the Peeps videos I'd watched on YouTube that Easter. A lot of them were hilarious and I wanted to make my own unique video with my box of Peeps. So I created a murder mystery. I also made another video that I called What to Do with Your Peeps. But the footage from that has gone missing. Finally, to top it all off, here's the best stop motion I've ever made by myself. At this point, I decided it would be better to make it with a friend. Not only would it be more fun, but it would be a heck of a lot easier with one person handling the camera and one person handling moving the objects. This last stop motion is called Mind Control, and it's basically a collection of a bunch of short stop motions that I've been wanting to make for a while. I thought it would be a bit silly to just make a bunch of 10-second clips, so I decided to combine them all into one epic mess. Hope you like it. I was so proud of this one when I made it. I watched it over and over and over again, especially the Skittles part, which took ages, but the work paid off. I also loved all of the little transitions I put in between the different scenes. While the shakiness of the camera was still an issue, I learned to ignore it so that I could watch my creations without getting massive migraines. Well, thanks for watching. I thought you guys might like seeing some of the videos I made back in the day. And if you were impressed by those, you might like the ones I've created on my joint channel, Teddy and Tonks. Here, me and my friend Tonks made an epic 3.5-minute stop motion using all of the art supplies we found in my basement. We also made a stop motion with a sandwich, but the Life of Art one is much better. If you want to check them out, you can click here, and I'll also link to them in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, which, knowing me, will probably be in 2 months. Ciao! I'm shedding like a dog. Whoa. Okay. And I want to make my own personal, unique, creative... Oh my god, how many adjectives can I use? My own personal, unique, creative, amazing video.